All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol OCGN, Ocugen Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel. Invest for tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. The link is down below in the description. You can join me on there for any notifications you might miss here on YouTube. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a ticker symbol you don't want to miss. You definitely want to add this one to your radar due to the fact that it's had a slight pullback, and I believe this is going to be a temporary pullback. So stay tuned till the end of this video. Analysis ratings have been downgraded, and that's what's bringing it down. And we're going to look at some important support levels and how the stock is reacting now and what the potential outlook is moving forward. So stay tuned for that. So OCGN, Ocugen Inc. Here we are moving downwards and getting closer to that $1.96 and $2 mark that we've talked about in previous videos that we don't want this to get close to. That actually touched it today as one of the supports. Now the 50-day moving average is down here at 217 now, and we're actually below it. Once we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Now when we zoom out, this stock has been holding itself up pretty well above the 170 mark, 172, and even down here the 160, 162 mark. So we've been seeing it working its way down, jumped right up, and it's been working its way down very subtly. So one of the things I'm seeing here is this needs a catalyst. This needs some news, some information to make it run up. I think that's one of the biggest things for Ocugen right now. We want to remember where it came from, down here at 30 cents. So it's holding itself up pretty strong. And when we look at it from a zoomed out perspective, yeah, it's been going downwards. But when you zoom out a little bit, then you can start to notice it stayed around this channel and it's holding itself up nicely. But right now, in the near term, $2 is the lowest we would want to see this. We don't want this to go any lower than that because this could be on its way down to newer lows, new support levels, and it can start to fall closer to the 160, 170 mark, and probably even closer to 150. And that's where we're going to start seeing this get deeper and deeper in the downward direction. Now, everyone that's in Ocugen right now knows that we're waiting for FDA approval and also for Covaxin to actually start getting distributed, which is what we're waiting for. Now, over in India, we're watching how it's reacting, and any good news that's going on with Covaxin in India is good news for Ocugen. So right now, it's holding itself up in hopes of the next catalyst to be, okay, Ocugen, okay, we know you're officially the U.S. market distributor. They already have that opportunity. It's theirs. It just has to become official, and that's what we're waiting for big time here for Ocugen as investors moving forward. So that's one of the most important things, and that's why this needs to hold itself up above $2 and just kind of hang out in that channel, which it's done really well, but it's getting closer to newer lows every single time, and the fume, right, of the fire can die out, and if there's no catalyst, no news, no information, Ocugen will start to go to newer lows very subtly as it has been, but a lot quicker. So, again, 217 50-day moving average. Our support is 201. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows. We need to watch it very carefully, and we're currently at 207. So we want to watch this very carefully and how the stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving downwards, or are the bulls trying to reappear? Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance, and that's 214. If that gets broken through, I highly suggest to every single investor to pay close attention to how it's reacting, because if this gets broken through, it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls are going to break through 217 and get back into bullish territory. This is just an indicator for us investors that the momentum is going upwards, and if the bulls can turn that into a support, they're one step closer to getting into bullish territory, which in turn can possibly get them there, but it doesn't guarantee it. But again, the bulls do need to break through 214 to continue the momentum and get closer to their goal. So keep that in mind. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. You definitely want to have this one on your radar moving forward. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is a ticker symbol that has been pulled back and down since earnings date, and also analysis ratings have been reiterated on the downside. So it's being pulled down by analysis ratings, and also since the date of earnings, there's been some sell-off. Now that could be some profit taking, uncertainty, or that analysis ratings is having some effect on the stock. That is why this is one to definitely have on your radar and keep on your watch list, because it's a proven and well-known company and it could be a temporary pullback. This ticker symbol is INTC. Once again, the ticker symbol is INTC, and that is Intel Corp. Now, one thing I do want you guys to keep in mind is the fact that it does have room to pull down even more. I'm not saying that this is the bottom, but it's looking like it's holding itself up. So we want to watch this closely. Now, if you're really going to watch this closely moving into the next coming days and weeks, one of the points I will look at is down here at 51, right? From where it currently sits at 55. The next point would be down here at 49. And then I would just look down here at the very bottom, since way back here at 45. Now, it hit other lows throughout the year, but I will look at it from 45, 49, 51, and then where we're currently at to kind of just dissect this chart as much as possible to have some type of idea of how it's reacting within these levels. But this is definitely one you want to have on your watch list moving forward, because this could be a temporary pullback. And even if it goes lower, it's going to be a temporary pullback, because if we look at the market cap of this company, it's in the billions, right? And for the price that it is, the average volume is pretty high, and today's volume was not too bad either. So, I mean, there's a lot of movement going on here. And when you look at their net profit, I mean, it's pretty reasonable. They're still with room to grow, and there's just so much potential. And this is a proven company. Now, it took a big hit back here around August, and even here in October, once things started to get a little bit more official that they were no longer having their largest account, which was with Apple. Then it brought itself right back up. So I believe this is a temporary pullback, and there's two ways to look at it. Either an opportunity or an opportunity to stay away. But usually these temporary pullbacks are opportunities. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any position on Intel Corp or INTC stock, but I am here to enlighten you guys on stocks that are looking like an opportunity due to temporary setbacks, either profit taking after earnings and uncertainty because of the analysis ratings. This could be the bottom here, but I'm not saying it is. It could actually continue to pull down. And then we have our other points to look at, $51, $49, and $45. If it breaks through all of those, but beyond 45, we could see newer lows. But I mean, like I said, that's when you have to reanalyze what's going on. So this is definitely one to keep in mind. And if it consolidates within this area, it could mean that there is no longer a newer low. That was as far as it was going to go. But I said it could mean that. That's why you need to watch this carefully. But at the end of the day, INTC is a well-known company, large market cap, and revenue is coming in every single quarter for this one. I mean, you could just see it. It's been growing every single year. And when you go to quarterly, I mean, it's just phenomenal. They're in the billions of revenue and net income. So very interesting stuff for this to be pulled down like that significantly. And with all the AI and these chip makers and all this opportunity of innovation, INTC is going to get a market share of that regardless. So I could see this having way more room in the upward direction regardless of how low it goes. So something to keep in mind. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.